Hi guys, this is Misty from the Book Rat, and this is my In My Mailbox book haul for August 21st, 2011. I promised you guys a big haul this week, and yeah, I'm still waiting on the 10 books from Amazon, so I'm just gonna put those in next week. So even without the 10 books from Amazon, this is still a big haul. So I think it's actually a good thing that I'm having to split it up, because I can talk to you about the books without it ending up being a 25-minute video. So, yeah, I said that this would be the last big week and then I'd kind of chill out, but next week's going to be, 10 books from Amazon, and then I'm going to chill out. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. From Macmillan, I got All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin. This one comes out at the end of September. A lot of people are describing this as dystopian. I don't know that it actually is, though. It sounds really interesting. It follows Anya, who is the daughter of a crime lord, and she falls in love with the district attorney's son. There's that whole kind of star-crossed lovers thing going on. I think what's getting everyone calling it dystopian is that chocolate is banned in this world, and I think caffeine too. So that, I guess, is enough of a horror that people feel the need to call it dystopian, but really looking forward to this one, excited about that, so yay. I also got 2 unsolicited review books from Scholastic. The first one, I pulled it out of the package and I was like, what is this? It looks like such a boy book. And then I read the name and I was like, yeah! So I got Underdogs by Marcus Zusak. I adored The Book Thief. Marcus Zusak's writing was incredible, blew me away. So this is a bind-up of the 3 Underdogs books. It's The Underdog, Fighting Reuben Wolf, and Getting the Girl. And these have not been published in the US before. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't know if I'll read all 3 at once, but definitely going to try to read one soon. This comes out September of this year. So you can pick this up soon, and if you haven't read The Book Thief, do it. Death is one of the best narrators I think I've ever read, so pick that up. And then the other one that I got, I don't know that I'm going to keep. It's Bronxwood by Booth. I don't know if that's how you say that. Koe. So it's just kind of a gritty contemporary, I think. That's funny because the first word on the back is gritty. As I've said before, I'm not generally huge in contemporary, but more so I don't know if I have the time for it, so I might read a few pages and see if it catches my attention, and either way, whether it does or not, I'm probably going to give it to my local youth librarian. See if she can, recommend it to some kids, and she normally likes things like this, so. Those were my review books. The rest of this I bought. Now, I said I wasn't going to buy anymore after I went to the library book sale. That turned out to be a lie. But I did go to the library book sale, which was sadly a little bit of a dud this year. It just was a lot smaller. People haven't been donating as many books, I guess, but I'm going to go through and clean out some of mine and donate those. But I did get some books, because if there are books to be had, I'm probably going to get some. The first is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good, so I'm looking forward to that. I picked up The Heart of the Matter by Graham Greene, just because I've never read anything by Graham Greene. Life Before Man by Margaret Atwood, because if it's by Margaret Atwood, I'm going to pick it up. Saturday by Ian McEwan. Atonement was hit and miss for me. I did like it, but there were parts that really dragged. I've heard really good things about this one, though. But again, contemporary, so I don't know. And then I also picked up a short story anthology for a friend of mine, but that's buried somewhere. Now, that was all from the library book sale. Normally I come home with 15 books. But as we were walking around downtown, there was an art fair going on, and a lot of the downtown businesses got involved, including my local indie, who was having a 50% off store-wide sale. I should have just stayed out of there, and I wanted to go back. That's the bad part. I would have stayed in there for hours if I wasn't wanting to not make my friend hate me. So, I got books. I picked up Extras by Scott Westerfeld. I've already read this, but I hadn't bought it yet. I have the rest of the series, but I was waiting for this one to come out in paperback, and then when it did, I could hardly ever find it. But they're starting to reprint them now with the new cover, the white sort of plastic surgery cover. So I wanted to get it before I missed the chance. I hate this cover. I hate this cover, but I've heard really good things about it. I got Tomorrow When the War Began by John Marsden. Now this cover really is bad enough to have kept me from buying this, except for the fact that I only spent $2 on it. But yeah, this cover's just awful. But Rhiannon Hart raved about this one, so I figured I'd pick it up. I've been talking about my obsession with Tamara Pierce, and that hasn't changed. I picked up Trickster's Choice and Trickster's Queen. These follow Alana's daughter, I believe. Alana being the main character of the Song of the Lioness series. I've heard really mixed reviews of these two, but they were half off, you know, $3, so I bought them. And lastly, I got Undone by China Miéville, and I'm sorry if I butchered that last name. But yeah, this takes place in an alternate London, and it's kind of like a dark Wonderland type of thing. Sounds really interesting. I've been wanting to read this for a while, so when I saw it, you know, half off, I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. That's the end of my mailbox for this week. Make sure you let me know what you think of what I got, and leave me a link to your mailbox, and I'll make sure to check it out.